Hey, what up people, Revan the Legend here, and I want to show you, this is going to be a very quick video, but I need to show you guys the dream. So this is the formation that I want, that I really, especially now that the game's ending, this is the formation that I want to end the game on. It's not that it's going to be like a super formation as far as proving grounds go or effectiveness, but it's basically all my favourite characters, all my favourite cards of those characters. I've put them in specific orders which I'll explain to you as I show it. So without further ado, let me show you the dream. So here it is, guys. So this is the formation that I'm hoping to end the game on. The only thing that is different from what you're seeing in front of you is this Luke here, Luke Jedi in Training, is actually going to be replaced with the newest Luke that's come out, which is Luke Jedi Hermit. They've not got the image of the card up yet, so I've just put the Jedi in Training in there for now. But it's going to be the new Luke that I want. So I'll talk you through the formation. I've done some of it to make the form effective, but mostly it's just due to the characters and their relationship with the other characters. So the rules are quite simply not allowed more than one of every character. So I can't have 2 Obi-Wan cards or 2 Yoda cards or anything like that. So every character can only have 1 each of that character. I wanted the placement to kind of make sense within the realms of the movie as well. So let me show what I mean. So first off, we've got Anakin. There's a bunch of Anakin cards out there. My 2 favourite ones, I had to go light side obviously because it's an all light formation. Otherwise Fallen Knight might have been in the equation. But of all the Anakin cards out there, my 2 favourite ones are Anakin Jedi General and Anakin the Chosen One. A big fan of both of those cards. I went with the Jedi General. Might just be that I've been watching a lot of Clone Wars lately, so it could be that's why it's stuck in my head, but a big fan of that card. So the Anakin one I'm going with is Jedi General. Next to him has to be Obi-Wan Kenobi, his friend, his mentor. A lot of really good Obi-Wan cards. Yet again, like Anakin, it came down to 2 choices really. It was either Betrayed Mentor or it was Jedi in Hiding. Both cards that I really like as far as the artwork. It was really close, but I went with Betrayed Mentor as the card that I wanted to have. So that's why we've got Obi-Wan there. Next to him, we've got his former master, Qui-Gon Jinn. Again, this was quite a difficult one because I've kind of got a soft spot for the original Qui-Gon Jinn card because I think it was one of my first 5 stars that I had. One of them. It was definitely one of them, and quite nice artwork as well. Quite simplistic, but I liked it. Qui-Gon the Final Duel is a card that I've always liked, but when I was actually having a look at the artwork, I realised it's not quite as nice as I remembered it to be. So Fated Duelist is the one that I've gone with. Next to him, we've got Rey. Like I said, I tried to have a lot of connections that made sense. I know Qui-Gon to Rey doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but who knows? Maybe she's a Jinn. Huh? Maybe? But again, Rey, there's so many great cards out there. It came down to 2 for me. It was going to be either the original Rey, the first one, or it was going to be this newest one out. I do like Starkiller based Rey. I always have, but I've had it for a long time, so I went with this Rey. Of all the cards in this formation, I think this is the one that I probably won't be able to get. It's so difficult trading for this Rey. Time's running out. Obviously, I'm not getting any more crystal packs now, so I don't know if I can physically get her. I mean, I have a personal Evo 2 Rey, but to get 5 bases is going to be very difficult. Very difficult. I mean, I'll try because like I said, this is the dream. So I want this, so I'm going to try, but I don't know. Next to Rey, the person who's taught her is going to be Luke, but like I said, it's going to be the Jedi Hermit card, the newest one out. Really nice, and again, it kind of goes well with Rey, so that's definitely what it's going to be. I do love the Luke Jedi in Training. Love this card. I was after it for a long time, finally got my hands on it, and I had it as my leader for a long time. If the game wasn't ending, probably would continue to build a formation around that card. But we're going to go with the Jedi Hermit. I love the card. It's really good skills, really good stats. So Jedi Hermit is the Luke I'm going with. And then finally, we have Yoda. Yoda, for a character of his magnitude, doesn't have a lot of amazing cards. Not really. Aspect of the Light is okay. All his frontline stuff is not great. I mean, Yoda Saber is okay. It's decent. But there's not a really great choice out there. So I've gone with the Yoda Jedi Master. I like the artwork and I like the cards. So that's why he's finished off my frontline. So underneath Anakin, we've got his apprentice Ahsoka. Again, two choices. It came down to which artwork I prefer, to be honest. Old Ahsoka is okay, but I just prefer the artwork on this one. It kind of goes with the Clone Wars theme here, and as you can obviously see, that continues through the column. So I've gone with Ahsoka. Bail, his placement, similar to Queen's, is mostly functional, because obviously that's the best place to have the belt or the Queen. But it does make sense. He has a lot of interactions with Obi-Wan Kenobi. He is a Republic card, so he's got Anakin and Qui-Gon in amongst him as well. And then obviously next to him will be his stepdaughter, adopted daughter, Leia Organa. Leia, again, a lot of great choices for cards. I was kind of torn. I mean, Leia Sniper's awesome. I like the 3-star Leia, the light attack up as well. But I've gone with this one because I don't think I've ever had it for a star, and again, the artwork is awesome. I like the card, I like the skill. It's probably one of the only ones whose skill doesn't work, you know, in the formation, because I think it's a rebel boost and there's not a whole lot of rebels in the formation. But I liked it, she's in. Next to her we got Finn. Only two Finns to choose from. We've got Finn and we've got Finnbot. I prefer the original for artwork. Again, he's behind Rey, so that I feel like that makes sense. He's next to Leia. They've had enough interactions as well to make that work. And then you got Chewie just underneath him as well. So I kind of like the links there. So that's the formation. As far as functionality goes, probably not his best placement. I mean, he's going to help keep Leia or Queen alive a bit longer, but probably not what you would want if you were trying to make a specific formation just for functionality. Next to Finn, we've got Queen Amidala. So, again, placement-wise, probably could have done better. The way I justified it to myself, obviously you need her there for the prep skills. But, I mean, Luke is her son. She has a lot of interactions with R2-D2. I feel like it makes sense. So, I'm okay with putting it there. I wanted to have Queen over towards Anakin, but I couldn't really get it to fit properly. You know, I wanted Bell to boost the Free Republic, so I've gone with it this way. It was, to be honest, there was a lot of debating because I love the Queen card, but I'm also a big fan of the Padme Resourceful Senator card. Really love it. Love the artwork. Decent skill. I think it's an underrated card. I've always liked it. But as far as Force Collection goes, there's something special about Queen. It really is. I think from day one when I came into the game, right up till now, Queen has been like the standard, the gold standard for high tier cards. Like, you'll get your new cards come in, but Queen is always that measuring stick. It's always up there. Something special about it, so I felt like it had to be in the formation. And then after that, we've got Poe Dameron. Again, I couldn't really fit him in any better than he is there. I know he has no real links to Padme or to Yoda, but it was the best place to fit him into the formation. Two Poes to choose from. Artwork wise, I was okay with either. I just felt like this was the card I preferred. As far as skill, he has a skill that kind of works better in the formation as well, so that was kind of what edged it over. So I went with Poe there, and obviously he's got his trusty BB-8 right behind him. I wanted to have him next to Finn, but again, I couldn't really make it work because Bell and Queen's places kind of needed to be where they are. So that's what we got. Back row, Clone Captain Rex. Again, I've been watching a lot of Clone Wars. I'm really liking the character. It works. It gets the boost off of Anakin. Obviously Ahsoka, a big part of the Clone Wars as well, so I just like the fit in. Awesome card. I love the skill, I've always have done, so I say skill, I mean attack pattern. Love the rocket attack pattern, so that's awesome, so there goes Rex. Next to him, C-3PO. Again, I was very up and down whether to have this 3PO or to have Golden God. I felt like this one was the one I wanted to go for. It's just a bit of a throwback to the original trilogy. Matches up well with the R2 counterpart. I just liked it, and I like the fact that it's kind of close to Leia and to Bell, to the Organas, because that's where he ends up, the property he ends up being in. So I like that, and I kind of like the fact that he's next to our next card, which is Han Solo. So Han again, quite a few possibilities out there. I like Quick Draw, I like Old Han. It was really between Heroic Smuggler and Old Han, but ultimately I went this way probably because the Chewie card art was the same, and that was the Chewie I decided to go for. So we've got Golden Rod next to him, which I thought was quite funny. Obviously he's right next to Leia. He's got Chewie there, he's got Finn just over the way, and his father-in-law kind of just opposite. So I liked it. I liked it a lot. So that's the Han card I went with. Next to him, again, Chewie. There's so many decent Chewies out there. I like old Chewie. I like Hero of Kashyyyk. I know it's not a great card. Well, I think it's okay. I always thought it was underrated, and I like the art. But I felt like, again, similar to Queen, a Hero Returned is such an iconic card in this game. I felt like he had to be there. And, you know, card art-wise, I felt like he was on par with the rest, so it had to be him. So he's in there. Boom. There you go. Next to Chewie, we've got R2-D2. I'm quite glad to have him in the same row as Luke. I felt like that was kind of nice next to our other card as well. So R2-D2, couple choices for him. The 5-star one where he's kind of hovering up with the flame jets. I liked it, but I was like, I don't know. This was the one I just felt like it. Like I said, it matches up nicely with 3PO, so that's the card I went to. And then we've got the last one in the whole set, BB-8. There's 2 BB-8 cards to choose from. This is the one I like the most. As far as card art, I love the art. I love the art on this one. Links up nicely with Poe, obviously. Wanted him to be a bit closer to Finn or Rey, but this was how I could make it work. And there we go. Whew. That is the dream. Now we've got, what was it, like a month and 3 weeks until the game ends. So I've got a lot of work to do to get this formation done. But I have been putting in work. I came up with this formation about a week ago, and I've been grinding for a week to get the cards in. Some of them I had, some of them I needed, I've traded for. So I'm going to show you what I have, and then hopefully we can get there. That's going to be the goal. The goal is to make the dream happen. So I have a skill 50 Anakin, a Jedi General, got him, tick him off. Obi-Wan Kenobi, I had him to begin with, skill 50, tick him off. Same with Qui-Gon Jinn. He was a card that I already had, so no problem there. Rey, like I said earlier, is going to be a problem. It's going to be an issue. Rey, I have an Evo 2. So to get 5 bases, it's going to be a struggle. But we're going to try. That's the whole point. We're going to try. So 5 bases of Rey is what I need. Then I also need an Awakening. Because it's personal, I can't get anyone else to do it. So that's another problem. But I'm going to work on it. So Rey is another one. Luke, like I said, this is going to be the Jedi Hermit card. I already have it. Just finished it the other day. So Luke, I managed to awaken him. So Jedi Hermit Luke is awakened, is skill 50, is in there. Tick him right off. Master Yoda, Grandmaster. I've got him. And not only have I got him, I've got an awakened plus version of him. Skill 50, happy days, very happy. So tick him off. Ahsoka, not got yet. I've had it in the past, but I don't have it at the moment, so that's another one that I need. I need a skill 50. I've been offered a lot of bases lately, but holocrons are an issue for me, and I don't mind getting other people to do the awakenings, but I'd rather just trade for the straight skill 50s. So I need Ahsoka. Bell I've got my skill 50 Bell. Leia I don't have, and I need it, so I'm going to be trying to trade for her. Finn I do have. I've had a locked skill 50 Finn for a long time, so quite happy with that. So I've got Finn. Queen I've got again quite recently, but I managed to finally get my hands on a skill 50 Queen. Actually, the last card, one of the last cards I awakened myself. I did Jedi Hermit the other day, but she was the last one before then. Poe I've very recently traded for a skill 50 version of Poe, again awakened plus, so happy days there. Rex I need, and I know he's kind of sparse at the moment. So I'm gonna this is the dreams. This is what I want, but trading for him is difficult. I will try though. I'm going to try and get my hands on him. 3PO I've got, skill 50, Awaken Plus. Han I've got, Chewie I've got, R2-D2 I've got, again, skill 50, Awaken Plus. BB-8 I need. There's not a lot of them on the market, so I'm gonna do what I can. So there you go. Most of these are ticked off. We need Rey. We need 5 bases of Rey, or a 4-7 and a base. We need skill 50 Ahsoka, a skill 50 Leia. Need a Awakened Rex, and I need a BB-8. So there's not a whole lot that I need, but some of them are tricky cards. BB-8 and Rex are particularly difficult to trade for. Rey, I can't find her anywhere at the moment, but I'm going to try. Like I said, I'm going to try. So there you go, people. That is the dream. I've got like 7 weeks to make it happen. I want to end with this formation. Then I'm also going to use this formation to battle everyone else's. If you're on the App Invasion forums, you'll see that there's a thread on there where I'm asking for people's training IDs, so I can battle your formations on a video. That way your forms can forever be immortalized. You ain't got to worry that once the game ends, you know, your form's gone forever. We'll be able to get it on video, and you'll always be able to see it. So that's the plan. I need this form. Once I've got this form, I'll reset my points, because at the moment I'm using a very low cost form. But as soon as I've got this formation ready, I'll switch it up, I'll jump back, we'll do the battles, and then everyone's form will remain forever. That's the dream. Thank you for watching Revan the Legend, and as always is bye. Bye 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 bye.